Hello. Look at this green suit. That's fantastic. What's your name, sir? James in the green suit. I love it. Did you win the Augusta National? What happened? The supervillain suit. All right, you're the Joker. Hello, one and all. I'm your comptroller, Jeff Davis. Harmontown is now in session. It's good to be back. It feels like it's been a long, long time. Let's bring out our game master because I love him and adore him. Let's bring out Spencer Crittenden. What up, Spencer?
Oh, yeah.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling couched. I got a couch.
You've upgraded from chair to couch now.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I need for my hip. I'm 62.
Is your hip hurting you?
Oh, yeah. I'm dying.
Well, aren't we all?
Yeah.
Speaking of dying, let's bring out the mayor of Harmontown, Mr. Dan Harmon!
Yeah, rapid to the beat. Rapid can't be beat. Fuck.
Dan, you sound like you might be a little under the weather.
Yeah, I get sick like once every 2 years. I guess this is it. Stayed up a couple too many days and just caught something, I guess. Don't use this microphone. I might be playing it up a little bit. You know how you can do that?
You sound like a Hall's Mentholyptus commercial from the 90s.
You know, like you can't.
Nothing can penetrate this stubby nose.
If you're 100% healthy, you can't fake like sounding sick. But if you're like 5% sick, you can crank it up to like 70% easy. You just have to like. It's actually a matter of just not doing anything. You just don't. You just do less, and then you sound real sick.
Is it the kind of sickness that you can enjoy because you have like tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich and some hot cocoa and you watch TV, or is it a bummer?
It's look, I'm not in any physical pain. It's the kind of sick that's a manifestation of the psychological misery I'm in. It's self-imposed. My therapist and I are making some real breakthroughs, but unfortunately, it's like realizations of how fucked up I am, and like she's really getting through to me. But
what's the headlines of your?
Just like how I'm a creature of denial, like how just kind of like stuff that I don't know. It doesn't sound as profound when you repeat it, but like I've been not finishing this script for like weeks, so every week I go in there. And she's like the one person I don't have to lie to. That's not going to behoove me to lie to. So it's like I could just go in and go, nope, I didn't turn it in again. And instead of being like, oh, I'm almost done or whatever. And, so it's been kind of a case study in like, just the process and how it gets hung up and blocked and fucked up and like what's going on in my head, like how I managed to make like my process difficult. But this has got to be the last time I ever do this. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not writing anything by myself anymore because I can't do it. There's something wrong with me. Like that's what we figured out. And the thing, she's like, yeah, there's something wrong with you. She's like, I think you got to admit that there's something uncontrollable. Like that's what you have to do in situations like this. Like you got to treat it like an addiction. Like you're basically addicted to fucking up your deadlines. Like you are like you will have a thought in your head. This is what I thought was interesting because I think you can apply this to anything, and I'm sure it's like AA talk too. It's like, but it's like the idea that you can whatever you're up against. There are some things that you can't control, some thoughts you can't control, and so procrastination or things like there's some things where like. The reason why you keep doing the same fucked up shit over and over again is because the thought is in your head already. It's not, you don't get a choice. You're not there at the point where you're making the choice to think, haven't you ever like everybody's got something, whether you're a
Right.
smoker or a drinker or, I think it's more profound when it's not something like that, but it helps to use that stuff as metaphorically when you realize like, oh, look at your procrastination as like as like a cigarette, because what are you getting out of it? I don't know. I was like, I've been puzzling through it for weeks going like, what is it? What am I addicted to the shame? Am I like afraid to be happy? And all that stuff sounds so cornball. And then it was finally like, she's like, look, it doesn't matter. Like, it's like the answer, it doesn't matter if you figure that shit out or not. You're kind of addicted to trying to figure shit out, first of all. Like, that's part of the process is that but I think what you have to accept is that there's like a wall of ice in your brain that like is there before you choose it. I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself, but that like, that's the profound thing is that it's already there. And the only way to do anything about it is you got to accept that, okay, I'm going to be thinking this fucked up thought way before I ever even, it's there. It's like a time traveler. It's just there before, it's pre-fucked up, whatever your relationship, that if you always fuck up your relationships, if you know, if whatever way you're self-destructive, it's like think of these things that always you always seem to do. Stop waiting for you to like figure out how to do it differently with an epiphany or something, and just accept that, first things first, like I always do this. I'm always thinking this before I even decide I'm thinking it. And I'll even deny that I'm thinking of it, or I'll think of something else. Because until you admit that, and then, that language is familiar, until you accept that you've got this problem, like you can't do the thing that you need to do, which is take contrary action, which is just the equivalent of like a fucking sit-up.
But you kind of have like two addictions then, don't you? Because like
I ain't got no addictions.
If you have a procrastination addiction, you also have an addiction to creating stuff. Like that's a huge part of who you are.
Well, I'd like to call that bluff as soon as possible. I mean, I like making stuff.
Yeah, but
I like making stuff I don't have to make, though. Like, I don't.
Well, yeah, wouldn't we all? We'd all like
Yeah.
to have created a thing that we didn't have to work hard on. Like I would like to have a book. I'm never going to sit down and write one because I'm a lazy, terrified, bad writer.
Oh
Yeah.
man, Jeff, you gotta get a ghostwriter. I'd read your book.
By
It'd be
a
all your
ghost?
cool stories.
What if I actually got a real ghost?
Oh, that'd be great. I know a guy. The Exorcist.
I'll ghostwrite your book as a ghost right now. Oh, chapter 1. Oh, a room full of dicks. I can't wait to suck them. That's problematic now.
ghostwriter.
I got you. It's me, Dan. I died. Just to do this bit. Don't go in the West Wing. It stinks. I ate myself to death. My body doesn't stink. It's the food. I don't know. Why? What are you trying to add on to that for? He's selling past the clothes.
How many current like deadlines do you have? Like, how many projects?
I got them down to like, I'm going to count them. Like, I got one. It's this thing that I've been kvetching about for the last couple weeks. It was truly due today. It's like all these projects, like they always have, there always be like a guy who's like, it's just fucking, it's the saddest thing. Like, this is a look back at my life and I go like, oh, these poor people that I get permission from, and just go like, oh man, can I have one more day? And like, yeah, man, it's all good. I'm like, oh, you're such a good guy. I'm like, I was just trying to go back through my life and go like, how many of them get rewarded for this patience? Like, should they just come over to my house and punch me?
Weren't you better
Like,
when you had like
have they tried that?
a Stuart Kornfeld that would just yell at you and say, "Where is it? Where is it?"
I don't know if he got more or less for his where is it? I don't know. Jack Rapke was like, the thing that I remember, I mean, it was just, but I still didn't, like, I still just shit out Monster House at the end of it and like gave it to him but it was like, but I remember him going like the third time he had to call me. And
Who's Stuart or Jack?
Rapke at Image Movers, and I was writing Monster House. This is 20 years ago, but it still sticks out in my head that he was, because he was just like old school Hollywood, and like fuck was every other word. It was like really like interesting guy. I mean that like it's just like everything was fucking this and fucking that and hey listen I got it. And then I just remember him going I told him like a third time like yeah I'm not quite done yet, I'm still working on something, but I just kind of whatever. And there's just this long silence and he goes like, all right, well tell you what fucking Dan, at this point not gonna bother calling you anymore because there's no fucking credibility here. Something like that's all I remember. I was like, damn, no credibility. Shit, I can go get a sandwich now.
Wait,
really
that didn't light a fire under your ass?
No, it just made me feel real bad.
But you still finished it, kind of.
Not really. Did you see that fucking thing? What is it? It's like the first 20 pages is great, and then it's like
Right.
it's probably not even great anymore because it's like, oh wow, you want to have sex with that Girl Scout? That aged well. Two kids are arguing over who gets to.
Is Daedalus one of these things that you're working on?
Nah. I mean, I wouldn't call that a deadline necessarily. That's like an active project that I'm very excited about. I'm not like, there's nobody that's like, you're fucking me over. So I'm counting the one thing. And then I do think, like, I just got a bunch of shit off, like 1, 2, 3 things off my plate. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's truly it.
And you only have 50,000 more episodes of Rick and Morty to write.
Which is great. No, Rick and Morty is like, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's like it's a healthy process now, you know. Like it's like Rick and Morty's like, you know, it's fine. Like that's the job that I want. That's the job that I signed the deal to do. And that as soon as I got that contract, I was like, okay, let's start wrapping up all of these other dalliances, and there was just like 50 of them. Because like, what are you supposed to do? There's no, I mean, look, I'm one of the luckiest writers in Los Angeles in the TV industry. Got to be one of the 1% luckiest in a field that if you're represented and paying your rent writing, that those people represent like top whatever percent of the population of the planet in terms of luxury. In terms of like, you know, the amount of work you have to do for the amount of money you get. And then I'm up in the upper echelon of those people because I make like, I'll get a check from Community sometimes and I'll get a check from this or that. And it's still like, until I got that Rick and Morty deal, I was like, well, yeah, but how am I going to retire?